You've asked, so I'm delivering. Today, I'll be breaking down how to actually get a car in your business name and what my thoughts are on it as well. So stay tuned. Now, guys, personally, I think that most people focus a lot on these and it's more for like the actual flexing than growing your business, right? They end up trying to get a new Benz or Escalade when it would have made more sense to get a truck, for example, if you're in the transportation and business, right? For example, getting an 18-wheeler instead of trying to get a flashy new Mercedes-Benz that you can drive around in. And I also think people ignore the possible tax benefits that you might be able to get from it. So depending on the type of vehicle that you're looking for, you can actually earn, there's a lot of tax benefits that can come along with it as well. Now, when it comes to how to actually do it, step one, you want to actually start building your business credit. Before you go and just buy a car under a business name, you'll need to actually build enough business credit history to be able to get approved for an auto loan in the first place. So that means you might need to have a corporate structure set up in the first place, not just working under your own name, for example, like a sole proprietorship. Now, I've shot videos on how to actually go about doing that, and I'll link to that video down below for you guys to check out as well. Now, once you're actually able to do that, you want to make sure that you get a tax identification number. Now, once you actually do that, you want to make sure you get a tax ID number or an EIN, employer identification number. You want to create your credit profile, and then you want to start establishing trade lines. Trade lines really just making sure, it just means getting access to credit from companies you already do business with. And you want to make sure that they're actually reporting to the business credit bureaus too. Now, for example of trade lines, is something kind of like this. Let's say that I was running a manufacturing company and I had a supplier that gave me a specific part that I needed to be able to actually create the product that I'm creating. Now, I could go to that supplier and say, hey, can you give me a credit line where instead of me having to pay you everything up front, maybe I can get $10,000 worth of materials from you and then pay you in a month or 2 months or 3 months. That's a sort of a trade line, as they say. Now, if that supplier actually reports to the business credit bureaus, that's going to be great for you because now there's other businesses that can see, hey, Tommy has a trade line with this specific supplier and he's never missed a payment, or he always pays on time, or he even pays early on the credit line. Those are the kind of things that you want to start thinking about in terms of what other businesses you're looking around at that you work with, that you partner with, that could potentially be reporting. You just have to let them know and ask them to do it. Once you do that, you want to focus on building and maintaining your business credit. That means making sure you're not making any payments extremely late, or you're not going past the terms of what your credits are or what your actual credit line is. Now, step two, you want to start getting everything into position. Now, this means, checking your business credit score with all the main credit bureaus. So I'm talking D&B, Duns and Bradstreet. I'm talking about Experian and Equifax. Those are going to be the biggest ones, but there's other ones out there. Then you want to start looking for car dealerships that can specialize in commercial sales. Okay. So a lot of times if you just walk into the dealership, you might find a guy who might not fully understand or might not fully know and might tell you, hey, this is impossible, or whatever the case may be. You want to try to see if you can find any dealerships that maybe this is what they specialize in, this is what they've done before. They're going to typically be the more informed and educated to actually let you know what you can possibly be able to get approved for. And step three is going to be getting the actual car loan itself. You really have two financing options whenever your business is ready to actually purchase its first vehicle or its new vehicle. One, you can accept a loan from the car dealership itself. Or two, you can work with a bank or credit union. I think the second technique works best if you already have a banking relationship with them. That's why you got to be strategic about what types of banks you're using. Banks that down the road can potentially provide you credit or provide you financial tools that can help you grow your business. No matter which option you choose, it's highly likely you'll have to provide a guarantee for the loan, especially if you're on a newer business. So that's just something that you want to keep in mind. And when I say guarantee, I mean a personal guarantee. So that means that they might request that you sign that if your business isn't able to pay on that car loan, then you personally will pay on that car loan. So that's just something that you want to be mindful of. Anyways, guys, that should be a quick breakdown for you guys on how to actually go about getting this done. Be sure that you check out my video on how to make sure you've actually properly set up your LLC in just 20 minutes. So I'll link to that video down below and be sure you check that out.